Democracy is a pretty simple thing, right?
But it has its flaws.
Only the majority gets heard.
Corporate interests might have a little too much power.
When you are trying to do the right thing and no one stops you, that's called democracy.
Do you feel?
Yeah.
No.
I
believe.
What do you think?
Democracy is a form of government that allows people to vote in a genuine election with a secret vote for a temporary government.
Democracy is when politicians are following the expectations of the people who elected them.
The first thing that comes to mind when I hear democracy is power to the people.
Exactly right. Let's think about one group of people. There are 800,000 people over the age of 65 in Britain at the moment who need social care, who aren't getting it. Those are people who need help getting out of bed in the morning, people who need help to feed themselves, need help bathing, need help to live a basically decent, civilised life.
I think every single issue that exists today about democracy and throughout history is summed up in the public debate. It is a timeless debate. And every time you read it, you see something new that relates to contemporary arguments.
The way that stories are told, I think, Owen, I think it's like, look, let's face it, we're human beings and we have certain natural tribal impulses, like I said, fear and desire.
So if every time you pick up the paper, the only time you hear about, Muslims is, this bus has blown up, fucking all this crazy. In the end, if that's your only access to the information, that story starts to take, because fear travels fast. Love travels a little more slowly. Rationale takes a little bit more consideration.
It meets all regulations in Article 21, the right for government. And, democracy gives people a voice. It gives them the opportunity to vote for their own leader, to have the person that they feel accurately represents what they believe in as their government, their governor of state, or however you want to put it. It's a perfect way to avoid corruption because the person voted for is obviously trusted by the majority of the population.
Well, I think we are in a dangerously unstable world, but Trident nuclear weapons don't make me feel any safer. I do not, under any circumstances in which anyone is even seriously thinking about using those hideous weapons of mass destruction. We've followed a lot on international policy in recent years. We followed America into Iraq and Afghanistan, disastrously for our forces and for the state of those countries and the state of that whole region. How about we take a lead and say we will rid Britain of these hideous weapons of mass destruction? Weapons that surely everybody thinks we can never use. Instead, let's focus on increasing, and here I go in entirely opposite direction to Nigel Farage on so many other things, increasing aid, increasing diplomatic efforts, and making this a safer, secure world, tackling hunger, supporting democracy. That's how we get safer.